أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيد الخلق والمرسلين، سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا، فعلمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما، وأرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه، وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه، واجعلنا من الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه، وأدخلنا برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين، آمين. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. صدق الله العظيم. So we talked last time about the beautiful name of Allah, Al-Khaliq, the Creator. And we have seen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He created everything before the mankind comes to life. So He created the universe, the planets, the stars. He created the earth. He created the words of the plants, the words of the undersea, the sea animals. He created the word of the birds and the animals on earth. So many things, all kind of words, all kind of nations have been created before the mankind come to life. And not only that, He created the earth in such shape and in such a volume and in such a position to suit the mankind. So, for example, if the earth size is bigger than it is now, let's say 10 times bigger. So if your weight now is 80 kilograms, or let's say 200 pounds, so if the size of earth is 10 times what it is now, so your weight will be 10 times what you are in now. So instead of 200 pounds, your weight will be 2,000 pounds. So it's gonna be so difficult for you to move. And not only that, all kind of development and creation, industry, whatever, is gonna be more difficult even, because everything will be very heavy. And if the size of the earth is less by 10 times, like the moon, for example, your weight will be 10 times less. So if your weight is 200 pounds, it's gonna be 20 pounds. You will be jumping. Again, life will be very difficult for you to adapt. So the size of earth is very critical. Not only that, it's also the position. If the earth is closer to the sun by 1 degree, earth will burn. If it is farther from what it is now by 1 degree, the earth will be frozen. So the position is very critical. The size is very critical. And not only that, He created water on this planet. That's why the only planet which has water is Earth, which is very essential for us to live. So you cannot find water in any other planets, which we are not going to live there. So everything created is just to suit your life. And that's why we understand now why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created everything before the mankind. Why? Because He make it ready for you. You just come and live. So, as I mentioned before, when you are planning to send your son for studying outside, so you plan for him. So you prepare his funds, you book for him, you search the universities, so you finalize his accommodation, his studying. So everything you prepare it, and then you send your son. And this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done for us. So He prepared everything for us, then we come on such a planet which is ready for us to live in. And He did not just dump us here, without any guidance. So He teached Adam alayhi salam everything which he needs to live, the survival. He teaches him the farming. He teaches him what he needs for his living. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He did not let us without guidance. Everything has been given to us. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ, the best creator. So the best creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He just give us a name that we create. So we create in our life. We create cars, we create industry, we create machines. We did a lot in our life, but it is not comparable to what Allah has created subhanahu wa ta'ala. As you know, the biggest companies in the car industry, so they always seek developing their industry, make more improvement, but every while you will see a recall. Why there is a recall? There is a malfunction, all industrial defect. Have you ever heard that Allah make a recall? Oh, humans who was born from this date to this date, recall. No. Since Adam alayhi salam until now, human being is the same one, is the same features, the same thing. Everything is same. Why? Because Allah has created us in a perfect creation. Right? وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. The best creation has given to human. So human or mankind is created in the perfect situation. That's why there is no defects. And if there is something happen, it's all related to our life. It's all because of our problems. When we make pollution, when we messed up this universe, then problems started, then disease started, then all kind of problems and complications will become back to our life and to our health. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to just imagine His perfection in the creation. Imagine someone who has a kidney failure. What he needs to do? So he needs to go to the hospital, and he gonna stay for more than 12 hours for refining and filtering for his blood. and the machine is huge with all kinds of pipings, he has to stay there and he cannot move or walk away. While the kidney, which is it is smaller than your fist, it works 24/7. When you are sleeping, when you are walking, when you are moving, when you are sitting, it keeps working all day and night. And you don't even know that it is there. It is not troubling you or make a difficulty for you to move or to practice your life. This is a small piece in your body. Look to the eyes. What is the maximum or the highest precision cameras created by human now? Is it 16 megapixel now? I think 16 megapixel, right? In your eye, it's 100 megapixel. So that your eyes can distinguish between 800 levels within the same color. So if the same color is graduated from heavy to light in 800 degrees, your eyes can get it, can distinguish. Look to the perfection of Allah's creation compared to our creation, which is nothing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He created, at the beginning, He has the perfect knowledge. The perfect knowledge. And He is the expert. That's why His creation is perfect. And then after that, He wrote everything in the book, في اللوح المحفوظ. So about every creature, every human, everything created, it is all written in the book of Allah, Al-Lawh al-Mahfuz, before the creation even started. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has the knowledge and He wrote what He wants to do and He planned for it. So He put a schedule. When this will happen, when that will happen, when this will happen, and when these things will happen. So He has put a schedule for everything. So He scheduled, you will be born on this day, on this time, at this place. You will live here, then you will move there, then you will go there, and so on. Everything is written before even you come to life, before even anybody knows about your name. It was written ever before the creation of this universe. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put His will for every creature, means His destiny for everyone. So His destiny for the Prophet Muhammad SAW, that he is going to be the last and sealed messenger, and the destiny of the other people, and the other one, this is going to be a doctor, this is going to be, let's say, a lawyer. It's all written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He knows what is best for you and what is more suitable to fit your personality and your life. And that's why He wrote everything before you came. And then at the end, He creates you as per His plan, as per His schedule, as per His will subhanahu wa ta'ala. So everything is planned, scheduled, and His destiny and His will is placed on time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is the creator. And not only that, He is the expert, and He is the only one who deserves to be worshipped. Why? I'll tell you an example. For example, you purchase a new car. So the manufacturer will tell you, you have to do maintenance number 1, maintenance number 2, every 5,000 kilometers, Every 10,000 kilometers, you have to do this. Every 20,000 kilometers, you have to do that. Why? Because He is the creator for this machine. And He will tell you, if you are not doing this to your car, you are going to have complications to your car. And there will be more problems. Maybe you will lose control, steering will be out, brake, etc. Many things. So, because you respect the method and the ideas and the rules of the manufacturer, you listen. Right? You listen. For example, you purchase a very high complicated computer with the best, and latest industry. It costs you $5,000. So when there is any malfunction, okay, and you find there's something wrong in your computer, okay, there is a convenient store beside your house, and you like the person who is the owner of the convenience store. So are you going to take this computer to that neighbor and tell him, okay, this is my computer, can you fix it for me? Is he able to do it? No. You will take it to the manufacturer, the one who made it for you, right? So you have to listen to the manufacturer instructions, how to maintain, how to repair, how to start, how to run. When you purchase any new machine, the first thing you do, you open the manual. What is the safety for this machine to use? What is the precautions? How to maintain it? How to operate it? How to get use of it? So everything you purchase, okay, you have first to read the manual, right? And that is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gave to us. He gave to us the manual for us. He gave us the instruction to live safely. He gave us the rules in our life, how to survive and reach to the target. So sometimes, the people who are not believers, they follow the rules of Allah. So for example, what do I mean? For example, if they are honest in their life, they are not cheating, they are not stealing, and they are not drinking, so they are applying the rules of Allah. So what they will get? They will get a happy life. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَمَنِ اتَّبَعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا يَضِلُّ وَلَا يَشْقَى. Whoever follow my instructions, he will never be misguided or in a misery. فَمَنْ تَبِعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. Who is following the instructions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will have no fear in his life. He will survive. So whoever followed the rules of Allah, either a believer or non-believer, he will get the results. But the believer, he will get the results in dunya and in the day after. But the non-believer, he will get the good results in dunya only, nothing for his day after. So the Creator subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is the only one who deserves to be followed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Al-Quran, Alla lahol khalqo wal amr. Does it He has the creation and the order? Yes, indeed, He has. He is the one who is having in His hand the creation and the control. So we should follow His instructions, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Istaqimu walan tuhsu. Means, be on the straight path. You will never count how much benefit you will get. So when you are on the straight path, everything will come smooth in your life. You will have no troubles. Istaqimu walan tuhsu. You will never count the benefit you will get if you are on the straight path. And this is the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is giving us the instructions and it has to be followed. Now, there is a very beautiful meaning why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created all this universe. It's very important. Some people, they are wondering why Allah did all this. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, الله 'خلق 7 سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن يتنزل الأمر بينهن. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, He is the one who created the 7 heavens and a similar to it on earth. And the instructions, the orders of Allah comes down from heaven to earth. Why? Here Allah is saying to us why. Why all this happening? لِتَعْلَمُوا, for you to know أَنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ, for you to know that Allah, He is the one who can do everything. He is the superpower. He has the control. وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَحَاطَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا, and Allah knows everything. So these two things, this is two very important things which Allah wants us to know. Why He created all this universe and all this human and mankind and everything around us. There is two things. So that we will know that Allah is the powerful, the one who has the control, and He is having the comprehensive knowledge, all knowledge. Now, when you understand these two things, do you think that are you going to do a sin, not to follow His instructions? To make it more clear, again, go back to the very simple example. When the traffic light turns red and you are driving, are you going to stop or to move? We're going to stop, right? We're going to stop. Why we didn't cross the red line? Why? In the daytime, okay, there is a lot of cars, traffic, so we are not going to cross the line for our safety. That is number one, right? That is number one. And number two, we know on the traffic light there is a cameras. They will take a shot of our car. All right? Now, when you think that you are going to cross the red line, number one, if there is no traffic. Number two, if there is no camera, right? And number three, if there is no policeman. So if these three are not there, you will go and cross the red line, right? This can happen and nobody will catch you. Why? Because Ministry of Transport, they will not know that you cross the traffic light on red line. Nobody will know. You are alone, no traffic, no policeman, nobody to report. Okay, you can do whatever you like. But when you are sure that when you come to the traffic light and there is a policeman sitting in his car on the intersection, and there is a camera as well, and there is a traffic, do you dare to cross the traffic light on red? Never. Why? Because these two things. Because you know that the policeman, he's there, he is going to ticket you. Okay. If you just think that, okay, I will go to the policeman and maybe I will pay him $100 he will let me go. He will tear this ticket. Okay? But the camera is there. So the policeman will not do it, because there is another controller. So at this moment, you will never cross the red line, because there is somebody know what you are going to do, and there is a strict rule. They will ticket you. So we have to understand this when we deal with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is capable to give you the proper punishment. He is in control. He is the powerful. He can do it. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can question him. Why you do this for me? This is insane. You cannot ask him why. لا يسأل عما يفعل. Allah said in Al-Quran, لا يسأل عما يفعل وهم يسألون. Allah is never questioned of what he is doing, but they are questioned. They are questioned. The second thing, وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَحَاطَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا. And Allah knows everything. Knows everything. You cannot hide. You cannot. You know, one man came to the scholar Hasan Al Basri. May Allah shower him with his mercy. And he asked him, I want to do a sin. Can you give me a permission? I want to do a sin. He said, you can do the sin which you like, but there is 5 conditions. If you make one of them happen, then you do whatever you like. He said, okay. So what is the conditions? He said, condition number 1, if you want to make a sin, do it in a place where Allah cannot see you. Then that man said, this is impossible. He can see me wherever I go. Then this is impossible. I cannot do it. Then he said, okay, if you want to do a sin, don't do it on his land. On his land. He said, all lands is for Allah. We are just temporarily here. Everything belongs to Allah. This is impossible. Then he said, okay, if you want to do a sin, to disobey Allah, then don't eat from his rizq. He said, how can I do it? All rizq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I cannot find any other way. Then he said, if you want to do a sin, then try to do it away from him. Away from him. So he said, where is the way which is away from Allah? There's no way. Then he said, then what you can do? If you cannot stop his rizq, you cannot find a place which is hidden from Allah, and you cannot find a way that Allah don't know about it, and you cannot find a land which does not belong to Allah, where you will go? Then you are handless. It has to be done by the way of Allah. We have to follow the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is what we have to know about the beautiful name of Allah, the Creator. The Creator is the one who created everything from scratch, from nothing and without example, without any similar example. And everybody knows this verse. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He put these three names together. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور. So these three names, all they have the same bond, which is the creation. These three names, they are all related to the creation. And because of this, we are going to talk about these three names, let's say together, so that we can understand what is the difference between Al-Khaliq, Al-Bari'u and Al-Musawar, inshallah, in the next halaqah. And the last thing which I would like to end up with, remember this verse, Alla lahu al-khalqu wal-amr tabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqeen, means everything is up to Allah. Wallahi, if you believe in this verse only, your life will be comfortable. Everything, you just leave it to Allah. Alla lahu al-khalqu wal-amr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking you, don't you believe that He is the one who is in control? Alla lahu al-khalqu wal-amr. It is all belongs to Him. When you believe in this verse, it's a 3 words, but it is enough. It is enough to keep you calm. Alla lahu al-khalqu wal-amr. Allah, I forget. Inshallah, next I will check for you. But indeed, Alla lahu al-khalqu wal-amr means everything belongs to Allah. The order is in the hands of Allah. Everything is to Allah. So when you are trouble, when you are struggle, when you are worried, when you think about the future, when you think about the present, when you think about your health, about what I'm going to be, about my wife, about my children, about my house, about whatever it is, Alla lahu al-khalqu wal-amr. It's all belongs to Allah. It is all up to Allah. 3 words in this Quran, Alhamdulillah. It's all up to Allah. It gives you all the satisfaction. You will feel comfort. You will take all the worries from your head because He created you. He take care of you when you are in your mother's tummy. And He give you all the rizq through one line. Right? Through one line. Through the blood of your mom. When you born, you cry because you have missed that food which comes from your mother's blood. But Allah make you happy. He give you 2 lines of rizq. That is the milk from your mom. And when you are age and the time to cut off the milk from your mom, the feeding stop, breastfeeding stopped, you cry, you want this milk back. Allah replace you with more than that. Allah give you the mouth and your stomach. You can eat everything. You can taste everything. It's not only milk. You can have everything you like. And when you die, you cry because now you are losing your life. You are losing your rizq. But Allah, inshallah, He will replace you, your life, with 8 gates of heaven. What you want more? Why you are worried? You need only just to follow the rules of the Creator. the creator, the one who make you exist, the one who give you this golden opportunity to be alive forever. Forever. When you are born, when you are given the life, it's a treasure. It is more than you can imagine when you use it right. When you make your life really worthy as per Allah rules. How many mother get a dead born babies? Many, right? But you are given the chance to live. Let me ask you another question. Every day when you sleep, where your life go, where your soul go, it goes back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when the time to wake up, Allah will return your soul back to your body. Again, we are in the hands of Allah. Every day He took the soul back. Every day He bring it back to us. Whenever He wants, He will not send it back. Whenever He wants, He will send it back. Alla lahol khalqo wal amr. Does it really? It's all belong to Allah. Everything, it's up to Allah. You just have the peace of mind. Relax. Do what Allah order you to do it. And let it be up to Allah. That is the message today. Alla lahu al-khalqo wal-amr. تبارك الله أحسن الخالقين والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم اجمعنا على ما يرضيك واجعلنا من المتحابين فيك. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مباركا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده معصوما ولا تجعل منا ولا فينا شقيا ولا محروما. اللهم إنا نعوذ برضاك من سخطك وبمعافاتك من عقوبتك ونعوذ بك منك لا نحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك والنار. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. اللهم لا تدع لنا في مقامنا هذا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا حاجة إلا قضيتها ولا عسيرا إلا يسرته ولا غائبا إلا لأهله سالما رددته ولا مريضا إلا شافيته وعافيته يا أرحم الراحمين يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم لا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم إنا نسألك صحبة حبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ارزقنا صحبته وأوردنا حوضه واسقنا من يده الشريفة شربة لا نظمأ بعدها يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم إنا نسألك حسن الختام والوفاة على الإسلام والفوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار. اللهم استر عوراتنا وآمن روعاتنا ووسع لنا في رزقنا وبارك لنا فيما أعطيتنا. اللهم بارك لنا في أعمارنا وبارك لنا في أعمالنا. اللهم واكتبنا من المقبولين وادخلنا برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. اللهم إنا نسألك قبل الموت توبة وعند الموت شهادة وبعد الموت راحة وارحم ضعفنا وتول أمرنا ولا تسلط علينا من لا يخافك ولا يرحمنا. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.